Hello everyone, so this is Professor Nisar Sheikh. So in this today's video we are going to see the problem on the dip and strike of the plane. Okay, so let us come to the problem. So here, so if you see, so we have to find out the dip and strike of the plane ABC. Okay, so here, so before that, so in shortly I will tell about the dip and strike. So actually what is meant by the dip and what is meant by the strike angle. Okay, so dip angle, so it is the angle made by the plane with respect to the horizontal plane. Okay, means whatever the plane is there and whatever the angle, so it's making with respect to the horizontal plane. So there is nothing but the dip angle. Okay, and strike angle, so it is nothing but the bearing of the longest horizontal line, so that we are going to draw in the front view. Okay, so that will be the strike angle. Okay, so strike angle, so it is the bearing of longest horizontal line, so that we are going to draw in the front view. So its bearing will be there, so that strike angle means, so that we are going to see, so we'll see it. Okay, so this is about the dip and strike. So we'll come to the solution of the problem. Okay, so this is a plane ABC is there, so of which we have to find out the dip and strike. Okay, so here, so in case of the question figure, so they are giving the front view and the top view of the respective plane, and we have to find out the dip and strike of this plane. Okay, so we'll start it. So first thing or the first step that we have to do, so we have to draw an longest horizontal line. Okay, so we have to draw longest horizontal line in the front view. Okay, now when we will get this longest horizontal line in this front view? Okay, suppose that I will draw the line from this point A. So I will not get the longest horizontal line because the line will not pass through the plane. Suppose if I will draw the line through this point C, so again I will not get the line, so that longest horizontal line, so even so it will not pass through the plane also. Okay, but if I will draw the line, so longest horizontal line, or if I will draw the line through the point B, then I will get the longest horizontal line in the front. So this will be, okay, so this will the longest horizontal line, so I have drawn in the front view. And whatever this longest horizontal line is there, so wherever it is going to cut to its opposite side, so I will mark it as a D dash. Okay, okay, so I have drawn longest horizontal line in the front view. Now I have to project the point D, okay, in the top view. So I will take the projection of that. So for this projection line, so I'm using here so this gray color. Actually whatever this projection line supposed to be drawn by the front line, or you have to keep it as a front line. Okay, so I will project this in the top view, and whatever this projector is there, as you will see this D dash point, so it is on the AC. Okay, means whatever this projection line, so wherever it is going to cut the AC in the top view, so there, so I will mark that point, so that is the D will be there. Okay, this will be the D. Now, so after getting the point D in the top view, okay, so I have to draw the line passing through the point B and the D. Simply, so I have to draw the line, so whatever this BD is there, so that we have drawn in the front view, so I have to draw it into the top view. In shortly, so I will draw. So from this point, so I need to draw the line, so that will pass through the point D. Okay, that means simply, so I have to draw the top view of the BD, and that I have to extend. Okay, so like this line will be there. Okay, and whatever this line is there, so it is called as a strike line. Okay, so whatever this line is there, so that I have drawn passing through the point B and D, so this is the strike line. Okay, and what will the strike angle? So angle made by this strike line with respect to vertical, so that will the strike angle. Means now this is the vertical, so it will show the direction. So this is the north. Okay, and then so this will the west. Okay, now so whatever this angle is there, okay, so this angle so will be the strike angle. Suppose actually while drawing, so actually we have to measure that angle. Suppose this is the I'm getting 60 degree. Okay, then whatever our strike angle is there, so that will be, so I'll write here, so strike angle, so that will be north 60 degree west. So this is the strike angle, north 60 degree west. So this we got the strike angle. Okay, means the angle made by this strike line, so with respect to the vertical, so that we are considering as a strike angle. Okay, now let us move. So we have to find out the dip angle and the dip direction. Okay, so we'll come to that. So as we already have done strike line, now so first of all we need to show the dip direction. Okay, and one thing we need to remember, so whatever the dip direction is there, so that will be always perpendicular. Okay, so that will be always perpendicular with respect to the strike line. Means this is the strike line, means whatever the dip direction is there, so it will be so perpendicular to that, so like this. Okay, so this is the dip direction. We have to show that that direction, but one thing is that clear that, so whatever the direction we will get, so that must be perpendicular to the strike line. Okay, now so we have to show its direction. So there are the two possibilities, so either in the upward direction or in the downward direction. Now we have to check out, so or we have to see, so in which direction so that dip will go. Okay, means so for this we need to be in the front view. Okay, now so for showing this dip direction, so we have to check out our front view. Okay, now so as we have drawn the longest horizontal line in the front view. Okay, and whatever this longest horizontal line is there, so it divides the whatever the front view is there, so into the two parts. Okay, that one is upper side one and the lower side region. Okay, so in this way, so it is divided. Okay, is this longest horizontal line, so it divides the front view into the upper side and the lower side. And we have to check out, so in the lower side region, so which point is there. So here is the which point is this, A point is there. Okay, so A point is in the lower side region, and whatever this A point is there, so we have to check out, so at which side of the strike line so that point is there. Means suppose whatever this point in the lower side region, so A point is there. Okay, and whatever that A point is there, so A point, so it is the, so whatever this this portion at this side, okay, of the strike line is there. So that's why the in this way we have to show the dip direction. Okay, so why I have shown this dip direction in this side, because so the point which is in the lower side region, so is to be the lower side region of this strike line. So that's why I have shown in the downward direction. Okay, so like this. Now here, so I have to check out, so in which quadrant, so that or in which direction that dip is going to act. Okay, So for that, so I need to make here quadrants. If I'll make here quadrant, then this is the east, so this is the north, this is the west, and this is the south. Means whatever the deep direction is there, so it's come into the quadrant southwest. Okay, that means whatever the deep direction will get, so that direction, so it will be the southwesterly. Okay, so it will be the southwesterly. Okay, so this is the deep direction. Now we have to find out the deep angle. Okay, for that, so we need to draw a reference axis. Okay, so we have to draw a reference axis, so that will be perpendicular to this straight line. Okay, so you draw here this reference axis. Okay, and it must be perpendicular with respect to this straight line. So we'll mark it as a x2 and right. Okay, so it will be x1 y. Okay, then after so drawing this reference axis, we need to project. Okay, we need to project all these points from the top view. Okay, means point B and D already we have projected. Now again we have to project this point A. Okay, while projecting, so as projector what itself there means projector means the line which is perpendicular to the reference axis, means whatever these projectors are there, so that must be perpendicular to this reference axis. So similarly I have to also project this point also. So like this. Okay, so like this I have projected all this point from the top view. Okay, now so after projecting all these points from the top view, okay, now we have to take the distances of the respective points from the previous reference axis. This is our previous reference axis, and from this reference axis, okay, we have to measure the distance of that respective point. Okay, suppose the point A is there. Okay, so you have to take this much distance here compass from this xy. Okay, and on the projector of the A and from the reference axis x1 y1, so we have to mark this much distance we have to take, and we have to mark here. So here, so we will get the point A1. Okay, so we can mark these are the similar distance. Okay, then next we have to take the distance of the point C. Okay, from this reference axis x1, is we have to take the distance equal to this much, means we have take the distance of the point C from the x1, and we have to mark on the projector of C, but from the reference axis x1 y1. So this distance we have to take, and we have to mark here. Okay, so here, so we will get the point C1. Okay, then afterwards, so we have to take the distance of the point B from the x1, and on the projector of the B itself, so we have to mark here, means this much distance you have to take, and you have to mark here. Okay, so here will the point B. D is also at the same distance, so here also will come D, B1 and D. Okay, like this. Okay, and now so we have to draw the line passing through this all these points. So like this. Okay, so like this we will get an AGO. Okay, and whatever the angle made by this AU, so we have to measure. So with respect to the this x1 y1, so we have to measure this angle. Okay, so whatever you will get by using the protractor, you have to measure this. Suppose if you are getting 45 degree, okay, then this will be considered as a theta. So this will be the deep angle. Okay, means we got the deep angle as a 45 degree. Okay, and combinedly if we have to write deep angle and deep direction, so we are writing in this way. So 45 degree south westerly, and already we have got the strike angle, that is how much we have got. So north 6 degree west. Okay, so this will the strike angle. Okay, so this is about the deep and strike of the given plane. Okay, shortly, 1 second, so I will explain this. So here, so we have to find out the deep and strike of the plane ABC. So, okay, so here, so what are the given things in the question figure? So they are giving the front view and the top view of the plane ABC. Okay, and you have to find out the deep and strike. So for that, first of all, what we need to do, we need to draw the longest horizontal line into the front. Okay, means from the point B, so I have drawn the longest horizontal line. Okay, then so whatever this longest horizontal line is there, so it is going to cut to its opposite sides, and there I mark as a point D dash. Okay, and from the point D dash, so we have to take its projection. Okay, so as this point D is on the AC, okay, so that's why whatever this projector is there, so wherever it is going to cut on the AC, so there we will get the point D. Okay, then so we have to draw the line passing through this B and D. Okay, and so that will be the strike line. Okay, then afterwards we have to measure angle made by this strike line with respect to the vertical. So first of all, we need to check out in which quadrant is there, so accordingly you have to check out the directions, and then you have to write down the strike angle. Suppose here, so that angle, if you are getting with respect to vertical as a 60 degree, then so here strike angle, so it will be the north 60 degree west. So like this you will get the strike angle. Okay, then we have to find out now deep angle and deep direction. So for that, what we need to do here, first of all, we need to show the deep direction. Okay, so for that, so first of all, we need to draw a line. So because whatever the deep direction is there, so it will be always perpendicular. Okay, it will be always perpendicular to the strike line. So this is the deep direction. Okay, so that is always perpendicular to the strike line. Okay, first of all, we need to draw a line, and then of course you have to show its direction by using the arrowhead. Okay, and whatever this arrowhead is there, so it depends on the front view. Okay, means after drawing this longest horizontal line, so you have to check out, so in its lower side region, so which point is there, and here, so in lower side region, so point A is there. Okay, and so whatever this point A is there, so you have to check out on which side of the strike line, so it's there. Okay, and you will see here, so whatever this point A is there, so it is on the lower side of the this strike line. So that's why, so whatever the arrowhead of the deep direction, so it will be in the downward direction, and afterwards you have to make your quadrant, so like east, north, west, and the south, and you have to check out, so in which quadrant this arrowhead is there. So on that basis, so we can decide the deep direction. Okay, so as it is in this quadrant, south west, so that's why our deep direction, so it will be the southwesterly. Okay, we got the deep direction. Now we have to find out the deep angle. So for that, we need to draw a reference axis, so x1 y1, so that will be, or that must be perpendicular to the strike line. Okay, after drawing this reference axis, we need to project all these points from the top view, okay, above this reference axis x1 y1. after projecting all these points, you have to take the distances of the respective points from the previous reference axis. So here the previous reference axis is the xy. So here, so I need to take out the distance of the point A from the xy, okay, and we need to mark on the same projector from the x1 y1. So here, so this same distance is there. Then afterwards we have to take the distance of the B. Suppose this is the distance of the B. So suppose I have marked like this, so this distance will be the same, okay. Then sorry, so this distance, this one and this one, so it will be same. Then afterwards, so we have to take the distance of the point B, okay, and we have to mark here. So suppose here, so like this, so this distance, so it will be same, okay. And after taking the distances, you will get all these points, and then you have to join it. So here, so you will get an edge view, okay, and then you have to measure the angle made by this edge view with respect to the reference axis x1 y1, okay. Suppose if you get that 45 degree, then so that will be our dip angle, okay, in combined equal rate. So what is the dip angle in dip direction? So it will be 45 degree south west, and already we have got strike angle, so it is the north 60 degree west, okay. So like this, so we will get the dip and strike of the display ABC, okay. So that's all about the this problem, okay. So thank you.